It's a plant because it's made out of corn. What the fuck is it made out of corn?
I'm always one card short, always one day late. For once I'd like an ending I can sell.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Awesome Sauce, aka the OPKID, aka Mr. Broken, aka the Top Tech Pro, coming at you guys with another episode of Buster Busted. I want to talk to you guys about another card that's coming to my attention that I recently actually picked up, and that I'm definitely putting in my extra deck. And I'm going to discuss this card in comparison with another card, an older card that a lot of people put in, a lot of people consider it staple in their extra decks to get over cards. But I think this card is a better alternative. The card I'm going to be talking about with you guys today is number 50, Black Ship of Corn. It just came out of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexel manga, the second edition. This card is busted. Like I really like this card. Let's go over why I like this card and what this card actually does. All right, number 50, Black Ship of Corn, is a dark rank 4 plant exceed effect monster. It takes 2 level 4 monsters to exceed summon it. Its attack is 2100. Its defense is 1500. The effect reads: once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Then, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card's. Send it to the graveyard. And, if you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. This card cannot attack the turn in which you activate this effect. Alright. Let's break down the effect. First of all, detaching is cost, obviously. Second of all, what I find really interesting, really cool, is that it says with the attack less than or equal to this card. It doesn't say original attack. So if this card is bumped up for any reason at all, it gets really good. Because then it can pop bigger monsters if you find a way to boost this thing up. But what I think is probably the most broken card, it says target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card's, send it to the graveyard. Doesn't destroy. Does not destroy. That way, this is another out to Zenmain's, Reaper, Marshmallow, Maystroke, Stardust, cards like that that prevent it from being destroyed, that can negate that or just do something stupid with that. So I think this is honestly a really hot card, and I think it's a better alternative to this guy, Photon Papalopalopalopalopalop. Alright? A lot of you know what this card does, but for those of you who don't, let me read it real quick. This card came out of Galactic Overlord. It's a light, a rank 4, exceed warrior type, exceeds effect monster. Takes 2 level 4 monsters to exceed summon it. It says once per turn, you can detach 1 exceed monster from this card to target 1 defense position monster on the field. Change it to face-up attack position, and if you do, it loses 600 attack. Alright. That's pretty good. That's an out to cards like Zenmain's. It helps you get over Zenmain's a little bit better because it switches it to attack mode. That way you can ran over it with this. It's an out to Reaper, of course. But the thing is, I feel like this card, I'd rather have this card that's sent to the graveyard than this card. Look, they're the same attacks, same rank 4. If I had the choice, I'm going with this because this gets rid of it completely and it does burn damage. While this, really, I feel like the only deck that actually would utilize this to its full potential is Wind-Ups. That way you can target the rat, switch it back to attack mode, activate the effect again, and then just herp derp everywhere. But for the most part, I'm playing Macro Rabbit right now, and I'm loving this card because I send it to the graveyard. Like, I'll send Zenmain's and all its materials and just say bye, and then to move by Macro. So honestly, I think this card's pretty busted, and I think it's a $10 manga. The manga's not that bad, actually, so I think you should pick it up if you haven't picked up your copy already, because I feel like this card's going to see a lot of play in the meta. I'm definitely putting it in my extra deck, and I'm definitely going to be taking it to a regionals, because I feel like this card's an out to a lot of problem cards, like TKs or stuff I can't get around, especially Reapers and stuff like that. Mainly because, number one, it's pretty easy to summon. Number two, it says send to the graveyard, and my favorite part, honestly, besides the fact that it sends to the graveyard, it does burn damage. It does an extra 1,000. That's something that this has over Papalop doesn't. I mean, 600 defense or 600 attack, losing it, it's okay, but whatever. I'd rather just send it. I'd rather just, you know, screw this. I'd rather just send it to the graveyard and do 1,000 damage. Or so what? It can't attack this turn. So big whoop. It already did its job. And plus, it's a pretty hot card. Like, look at that. Looks pretty hot. So let me know what you guys think of this card, number 50, Black Ship of Corn. Are you running it? Have you picked yours up? The verdict of this card is... The verdict of this card, I'm going to say, whether it's bust or busted, this card is busted. By the fact that it sends to the graveyard, does burn damage, and if it gets pumped up, it can hit bigger monsters. So that's my verdict, guys, on this card. Please let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching this episode of Buster Busted. Thank you for continuing to support my channel. And this card, Black Ship of Corn, is busted. And that's all I got to say about that. You're welcome.
I'm gonna win this game. One more move. I win this game.
But seriously, why the fuck is it made out of corn?